So welcome to our Thursday edition Fantasy Slackers Squad. My name is Josh, and we're going to be breaking down who we want and what we want and who we don't want in this Thursday night game. Coming right up. So you're probably asking yourself, what is the Thursday edition? Well, it's kind of our special edition episodes for Fantasy Slacker Squad of who we want and who we don't want in our lineups for just that game. So we're also going to be putting this out for our Saturday games or, our special London games. And we will do this separately from our main episodes, which will release on Sunday morning. So check those out too. And if in case you don't want to miss it, please hit that subscribe button and that bell notification icon. And that way you won't miss each and every week's episode. So we'll try to put out two, one quick one for our Thursday night game and one for our normal week's game. So please check those out. That moves us on to our next segment of who I like, calling them home into our lineup this week.
Come and get it! Come and get it! Dinner!
There's two players that I wanted to focus on, but I really do like the wide receivers on both teams for this. I think it's kind of going to be a shootout. I know we had some defensive performances by the Ravens against a very suspect Buffalo team, but I think it's probably going to be a shootout when it comes to these wide receivers. So I really wanted to focus on them today, but the main people that I do want to focus on will be AJ Green and Michael Crabtree. So those are the two players that I want in my lineup this week for this Thursday night game. If you have others like top tier guys, you want to plug and play those, Antonio Brown, Beckham, those type of people. If you're looking for your, wide receiver 3, I would put in Crabtree. Wide receiver 2, obviously AJ Green. Sometimes he's a 1, he's going to get those targets. Maybe as a sleeper, you've got John Ross. He's picked up first week. Andy Dalton seemed to target him a lot that week. So I kind of like the receivers on both sides. You've got a Ravens receiver or a Bengals receiver, even a John Ross or, of course, Michael Crabtree and those, and you need an extra spot to fill, take a chance on them this week because I think it's going to be a shootout. It's going to be a one-score game, I believe, at the end, but I think it will be kind of a shootout after we saw such a dominant defensive performance by the Ravens. I don't think it's going to be a defensive game. And for the players that I don't like, I want to get out of my lineup, that would be Alex Collins this week just for this game.
And I said, get away from here. Get.
I know he's been really high. He's the number 1 on the Ravens team. They had the opportunity to run the ball a lot. He saved himself with a touchdown. He just didn't look that good to me. And that was against Buffalo. I know Buffalo's front line is okay, but man, they just got the floor wiped with them last week. And I know it's partly because of offense, but for that being said, Alex Collins didn't do that great when he had that opportunities. And for this Thursday's crazy projection, not really helping us on a fantasy standpoint, but unless you just randomly play him, I have Lamar Jackson accounting for 2 touchdowns this week, whether it be by special teams or a trick play or where they swap him in, with Flacco for that one crazy play. I count him for 2 touchdowns this week. They did play him at the very end against the Buffalo Bills when obviously they were crushing them. I feel like they're going to use him in some fashion. And all of this, I just want to know, what do you guys think? Do you think the Bengals and Ravens are going to be a defensive game? As in times past? Is it going to come down to one play or one drive? Or is it going to be a blowout by the Ravens? Or is it going to be a blowout by the Bengals? We never know with these teams, but in the past it showed that they really play each other really hard. So I want to know, who are your crazy projections this week? Who do you have in your lineup, or who do you not want in your lineup? So hit me in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think. And as always, thank you for watching.